We're kind of matching, unplanned.
I know. When you walked in my house, I was like, okay, same vibe.
Right?
Okay.
Actually, like, I want to show this jacket off. It's like the dupe of like the Lululemon BBL jacket.
I like it. I wear like one of those
But I got it from Target. And I think it was like $30.
Oh, nice. I wear like one of those for work. I got it from like TJ Maxx or Marshall or whatever. But I want to get another one.
Makes me feel skinty.
Yeah, that's why I want one of those, another one too, because like, you know.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's like that, like, that feeling.
Yeah, no, and that's what
And I love a thumb hole jacket because it just makes me feel like a cunt. In the best way.
Yeah, but like, I don't.
It's giving Karen.
I'm going to say it. Have sex with a Scorpio.
I could glute bridge your dad.
I'm naked. Hold on. We will be flicking the beans to that.
But she's tatted and I take meth. Is somebody in your house right now?
But you know what? Fuck your ass.
Yeah, I had sex last night.
You can make your own money. You can literally have your own job of your dreams. You can own your own house. You can own your own car. You can pay all your fucking own bills. So what is that man? That man is sex and a best friend, and that's it.
I heard nothing but the truth.
Okay, but this is the thing. So mine also has the thumb holes. And I never know, like, is it weird for me to have my fingers in them? Or
no, it's
not?
a power move, honestly. I feel like it gives like, I'm busy.
Because I like it, but I also like, I wear it with and without.
I like it too, but I have like, my wingspan is like very long for my body. Like I should have been a swimmer, honestly. Like I have the body for that if I like trained it properly. I swam, but I never did it super competitive.
Don't
but my
blame you.
wingspan is so long that every time I get sleeves of any kind, it's like way too tight. Like,
Yeah,
so
mine
this is
are-
like yanking at that,
Mine
like,
are like a little bit, mine get tight too, which is why I think it looks weird.
yeah.
So then I never know. And I'm like, is this weird of me to do? Or
No.
is this like a
I think
cool
it'd be-
thing?
Honestly, like, it's like the same vibe as like fingerless gloves. Like, why were those made? But they're kind of like sassy. Like, I don't know. I would never buy them, but I think it looks cool when people wear, like,
That's
I'm
so
like,
true.
I'm like, you just look different.
You know what? I hate mittens.
Yeah.
There's no purpose to a mitten.
No, a mitten is stupid because it's like, it's almost like you're child locking your hands.
Yeah, I feel like a mitten is seriously only cute for the Instagram picture holding a coffee. And then after that, like, I'm using gloves.
And
I need my
speaking
fingers.
of glove technology, why have we not, or maybe this is more iPhone technology, why have we not gotten to a place where like it doesn't matter, like you can use gloves on a phone without having to buy the like certain finger, like why haven't they made it the iPhone touchscreen? Like why haven't they fixed that? Like why do I need my human warmth to do it? You know what I mean?
I feel like it has something to do with like, I feel like you truly need to have
Because there's
like,
other
something
touch
to connect.
screen, like the touchscreen in my car, I don't have to do that. Like it will work through a glove.
Any glove?
Yeah.
Oh, mine won't.
Mine's not like new though. Like my car's older. So
And
like
I have a newer car.
I think it's like the older technology. It must be like the screen type. Maybe you can't get as good of an image if you have it like that type of screen.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
because like
don't
now
know.
they're like glass too. So it's like,
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe like the glass, it has to be that. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Engineers, tap in. What y'all think?
yeah, for all you engineers out there.
I don't know. We have like some, remember that one listener that wrote in and it was like about like post-college. Sorry, I can't get comfortable. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder and I'm hating what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm just crotch
so I
out.
keep
I'm crotch out today. That's how I'm comfortable.
It's just, I think it's because I have a black shirt with a black jacket. I don't like it. Anyways, but remember that one? I think we did a YouTube video. It was $5 therapy. And remember that girl and her like, she's like, I'm going to college for
oh yeah, her crazy
Bio-
job.
biochemical rocket fuel doctor. It was like this crazy thing. And I'm like, why are you
Yeah.
asking us for advice?
Yeah,
on
we were
your
like, baby
career?
girl, like, she was like,
You're
I'm
asking
just-
Dumb and Dumber.
She was like, I'm just nervous that I'm not gonna be able to get like
a job or
yeah.
something.
And I was like, girl,
I know. So all that to say, I think a lot of our listeners are fairly intelligent.
yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, I think we might be the dumbest of the bunch.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna
We're
lie.
leading the pack.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to all my dumb girls out there.
No, but listen, okay, this is the thing though, like,
Somebody has to take the title, and I'm willing to accept it.
but like also I feel like you need this type of content too in your life. Like you
Yeah.
need like friends, like hanging out, just talking, chit chat type thing too. And you also need educational shit.
Yeah.
Like you need,
And we bring a bit of both.
I feel like you need a happy medium.
yeah. So
And like, I also feel like you can come here to like learn. You can come here to be like, oh wow, I also had a stressful day, so I just needed to like get it
Yeah.
off my chest. And I also feel like you can come here to like be empowered.
exactly. And that's our self-promotion segment of the episode. So with that, make sure to like us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and never miss any new videos by tapping that bell. Lastly, in all seriousness, Apple reviews. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts, like, keep those reviews coming, because seriously, that helps so much in this world. So if you like the show and you haven't left a review yet and you listen on Apple, I will find you and I will dox your address if you do not review the show. So please leave us a review. Just type, you can just type poo poo pee pee. It doesn't matter. Just type
don't
something.
type that. Don't type that.
But don't just hit the star. Leave something. Even just space bar. It doesn't matter. Just do something.
Yeah, but like just like poo poo pee pee. I don't want to see
Yeah.
reviews of that
okay.
because that makes me feel like it's poo poo pee pee.
Well, then just say, I don't know. What do you want the code word to be?
Not that.
Okay.
Code word could be
Cuntalicious.
love it,
Okay. Leave a review on Apple and just write Cuntalicious.
and so we know you listen.
Yeah, we'll know that you listen. Nobody's going to do that. There's going to be none.
Well, it's a crazy word.
Oh,
to
so
ask
you're a
people to
fake
write.
fan. Oh.
That's a crazy word for us to ask people to write on
Oh,
there.
so you're just a fake fan.
They might not even approve that.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like Apple, as long as you say you're explicit, it is a no holds bar. You
That's
can post whatever
true.
the fuck you want. I mean, have you seen some of these artists' names of their songs? Crazy.
I mean, true.
I feel like you can put whatever you want out there.
I mean, true.
Yeah. Just know the internet is for forever. So don't use your real name on that.
Oh my God.
I've actually seen this trend on TikTok recently. And it's like young Gen Z wondering why they can't get a job. And it's like, and then it's like POV, their internet digital footprint that lives forever. And it's like, get ready with me to go get dicked down by some stranger I met on Hinge. And it's just like shit like that. And it's like what their future employers are seeing on their digital footprint.
You know, okay, so I'm
like, that's real.
this is actually insane. Actually, the other day I've been applying for jobs, just like putting some feelers out there.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of have a, I guess, outside of this path that like I guess I would be okay with going down.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Cause like, I mean, we need backups and like, do I like my job now? Yeah. But like, is it forever? No.
Yeah.
So like it's, you know, I'm just a very like, right now I'm trying to like, I think I talked about this a little bit before and like whatever, but I'm just like, I should be able to try new things right now. Like I don't have a family I'm paying for. Like I don't have other people in my life that I'm paying for. So like if I want to try different career paths, great, let's do it. Anyway, so I've been applying for a bunch of different types of jobs. And I applied for one yesterday, and in the application, it literally asked me
For your Instagram and stuff?
No, it said like, do you do any extracurricular activities that could interfere with the job? And I like at first I was like,
is this a sorority application?
yeah. At first I mean maybe I was actually trying to be the chairman of a sorority.
Oh.
So, yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, so it was like whatever, and I at first was like, I don't really like want to put it out there. Like that's kind of weird. But then it literally was like being like, you have an influencer page and like this and that, like a bunch of different things. So I had to put down the podcast because I was like, I don't really want to lie. I mean, I guess that I could, but then I was like, also at the same time, like you can't do what my last job just did to me and be like mad about it. Like you knew up front.
Right.
So I was like, I feel like it might be good. And like the company that I was applying for was like hip and like a lot cool. Like it's
honestly,
like,
it was
cool.
probably for their benefit because they're like, shit, if you already have a following and like we can bring you on and like we don't have to pay you as like a content creator, like we can just have you do this for free included in your salary. That's probably more of like what it was.
True.
You know what I
was
mean?
like, I don't know. And it was like, if it's anything that could like interfere with like your work, and then like literally there's like a whole disclaimer. It's like against like based off like a non-discrimination clause, like they can't
Yeah.
do anything about it, but like just it's like a forewarning for like them to know that like,
Yeah.
you have this like whatever. And I was like, that's kind of like very forward thinking, because I was also thinking like the amount of people that have like mini like, which would be technically us, like careers in social media. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's like mini as in like the time frame, but it's like followership and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
people do actually reach out and watch your content. Like there's so many things like that now on TikTok, going back to that
Yeah,
of
yeah.
being like, get ready with me to go break up with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to slash his tires and be like a crazy bitch.
Yeah.
But like, then you end up getting like 40,000 followers. People
Yeah.
like constantly watching you. Kind of is like, it's a part of like today.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like it's so normal to do that. And also I feel like today, like maybe not Gen X or boomers understand it, but at least millennials, like as managers, I feel like are a bit more understanding of like,
Very true.
you're going to be active on social media because it's just like part of
right.
how
like,
we grew up.
Like it's not like Facebook anymore where it's like, okay, you have to hide all your pictures, don't have red Solo cups in it.
And
like
you
it's just
only
there.
post like super happy, positive,
Right.
like cutesy things.
Like that's just not social media today.
No.
So I think it was like actually kind of like very forward thinking
Yeah.
of the company. And like, I mean,
whether they were covering their ass or not, at least they were putting it out there that like they're thinking about that shit.
right. And I thought that was actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you are putting it out there, like I feel like they're not necessarily trying to like fuck you over. I think it's more just like like
Yeah. Well, it's also acknowledging how common it is.
right. That's what I was saying.
Right.
Like I thought that was actually like a really cool thing.
Mhm.
And the other thing that I actually hate, not that this is like a big thing like that we need to be talking about, is like job applications, but I'm sure a lot of people are doing it these days. But like the fact that they're asking you now like how much you want your salary to be like up front to just like
Jail.
dox you off right away is crazy.
Because what does that even do?
Right.
Like, what is that doing for anybody?
Right, because like I might think that I'm worth this much, but like you only want to pay this much, or like
Or I could sell myself really fucking
too
short.
short. Exactly.
And you're like, oh, score. This girl, I'm just going to hire this girl because she wants the least amount of money.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So actually, I like did some research on like what to do. So if you are in the process of doing this, as like a little tidbit is like to either put like zeros, or if you're able to like, because if you can't like do letters, but if you
Oh.
can do letters, like write negotiable
Yeah.
to be like you're open to like options. Because if you put like a firm number, it seems like that's the number you have to have.
Well, and it's probably like whatever code is reading it is going to read it and be like, oh, you're out, because they have like the stipulations written in. It's
right.
like 65 to 90. And like if you put 92, they're like, eh.
Right.
And it's just automatically going to pull your thing from without even a human saying it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think that's like a crazy thing that they're doing these days.
Mhm.
I don't know. But
I posted a TikTok yesterday and I was talking about how like, is 26 old? Because to me,
I saw you.
it
post that.
feels like sometimes I feel like I'm so behind for my age, and then other times I feel like I'm so much more mature than like other people my age. And the comments were very interesting because the majority were like people who were older than us who were like, no, you're so young, like you have so much of your life ahead of you, like comparison is the thief of joy, like blah blah blah. But I thought it was really interesting and also like speaks towards the patriarchy. But there were numerous comments of people being like, it's old for women but young for men. And I was like, I hate that that is like something that anybody would comment, because like it's the same age for both. Like I don't get it. But then all the comments are like, your biological clock is ticking, blah blah blah.
No, but like, okay, so to like this point, like I actually saw a TikTok the other day too that like had me think. It's like same but different of being like watching a dad with like a baby.
Yeah.
He's an active father, but that's just a mother.
Yeah.
So it's like the same type of thing. Like
It's such
why-
a double standard.
Yeah, like why is there that double standard? Because like what? Like I'm still 26. Like
Yeah.
I'm still young. Like he can't afford a house the way that I can't afford a house.
Yeah.
Or he's not paying
And then
his bills.
another
Or he's being
argument-
as irresponsible or whatever.
Yeah, and then another argument was because of like your frontal lobe develops earlier as a girl than a guy, so technically the guy is younger because like their frontal lobe hasn't fully developed.
That's just some bullshit just to
And
get away
I
with shit.
really believe, I'm no neuroscientist, so don't quote me on this, but I feel like that's got to be not true. It can't be that significant of a difference in terms of brain development that it's like
Okay, but like
a
if this is-
25-year-old guy is the maturity of an 18-year-old and a 25-year-old girl is the
Okay, but
maturity of
if
a
this is
30-year-old.
if this is the case, why is there like still a massive wage discrepancy? And why
Right.
is there like why do men are they allowed to have positions of power and like management and
experience,
authority
and bypass all the entry level bullshit?
Right. When their frontal lobe is saying
When
that they're
technically
18.
they're
so,
like babies.
So if this is the argument that we're
Yeah.
gonna have, like let's flip it on actual society and like
Yeah.
why are women being suppressed still?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why is me as a 26-year-old still not able to like be a manager yet? But then there's like a guy who's 24 making triple my salary.
Right. I mean, that also depends on the industry you're in and like whatever.
Well,
but
I'm talking about like
still.
it could be the same industry. Like
Yeah.
it could be
No, that's
like
actually,
the same
that's the reason I
role.
left my last
You know what I
job. Like,
mean?
I mean, why are there guys
Yeah.
who have been here for 2 months making triple and
Yeah.
have already gotten promoted, and I've been here for 3 years and you don't give a fuck?
Right.
Like, that's just no.
Yeah.
I mean, working for a company that doesn't support women anyway is already an out.
Mhm.
But
I just think it was really interesting in the comments because the majority were like really nice. And then of course it's like some incel loser dudes who are like, oh yeah, for girls that's ancient, but for guys that's super young.
but like
And
it's
I'm
not
like,
even
ew.
ancient. Like, I mean, that's not ancient at all. I think it's like hard because of social media. Like we love it, but like also it's so glorified in a lot of ways where you're like today I've been actually trying to find like new influencers to like watch and follow on on YouTube, simply just because I'm like, I want my content to be different. Like I want to be like in a good like clean girl era like headspace, and like I want to be consuming content that's like also around that of like just being like, because before like Emily would come over and she's like, why are you watching people work out? Like
Yeah.
that was like my vibe, which was like
Yeah.
whatever, it was the time I was in. But like now I'm like, I want to watch people like go to Pilates and eat like fruit
Yeah.
and like do like clean their
Normal
house
shit.
and like do normal shit that's like just like soft. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, like that's the only way I can like describe it. So I've been like trying to find some people, and I also have been trying to find people who like aren't blown up yet. Like I want them to only get like max like 20,000 views on a video.
Like at the end of the day, you're like in a similar tax bracket.
Yeah, like I want to be like on their same level, because I'm like, I need to be consuming similar like content so that I feel better about myself, because
Yeah.
I also feel like we consume content and we're watching, like, you know, we always talk about them, but like, you know, Cody and Noelle, and then like BFS
Yeah.
podcasts, and then you have like, we both love like Monet McMichael and like all these people that are like great, but like their lifestyle at this point is so unattainable for us that it's like, I just feel like watching the Kardashians, like a part of it is like you watch it because it's so unattainable,
It's like fantasy almost.
right? But then at the same time, like because it is fantasy, then you like start thinking a
It's
certain
fantasy,
way or
but it's
whatever.
also not, because of social media has made it seem so realistic. Like
Exactly.
you could get this, and it's like, no, you can't. Baby.
Exactly.
You're never gonna be a billionaire. It's just never
not the
gonna
way the
happen.
Kardashians are.
Well,
Like,
you're never, like, me and you will never see $1 billion in our life. It just won't happen because
Yeah.
like they saw it because their dad was a super famous lawyer.
well, and there's 6 of them.
Their
who are-
mom milked all of them and sold them to the fucking Illuminati or whatever, and like now they're milking their kids. Like it's just, for an individual
it's a pyramid.
coming from no background like that, it's just not gonna happen no matter
Right.
who you are, unless you make a deal with like the fucking devil or some shit.
Right, but that's why like I'm trying to find like some content creators that are in a similar playing field. Like they
Yeah.
definitely have more followers, or they definitely have like a more established or becoming more established
Right.
like content, but it still is like something that's more
Raw.
obtainable, and it's still like very real. Like
Yeah.
I still like a couple of them, and I have to like go and find names. Again, I'm just getting into it like this week, so like it's very new, and I'm trying to find people that I actually enjoy watching. So like maybe I'll update you in a month when I've like, watched them a couple of times and give you people some good names to like go out and like be like, oh, I feel like I can feel like them too.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I like them, you're also gonna like them, because
Right.
that's why you're here. But like it just is like the switch of it feels so nice,
It is nice because
they're still doing their retail job on a Saturday.
yeah, I'm just so like, this week I hit the point with my girl Vicky P. I'm like, I can't anymore. I'm sorry. I was riding you for a long time, but recently, like after the whole Paris bedbug situation and like the weird shit she put out about that, and then like also her not saying anything about Palestine, and like one of her best friends, I believe, is Palestinian. So I'm like, it's kind of weird that you've just never said anything. I don't know. And now she's like in Sri Lanka again for this like surf retreat or something crazy. Like, I don't know. I'm just like,
See,
I
but
can't
again,
relate anymore. It's too much, because it bothers me when she makes videos and she's like, this is all the bullshit I had to deal with today. And it's like, I had to go take my car in to get repaired for the 6th time this month because it got hit on street parking, blah, blah, blah. And it's like a Range Rover. And then she's like complaining about like all of the PR that she has to open. And I'm like,
so for someone
you're
like her,
losing
like
me.
I still appreciate like her aesthetic, and like
I like her aesthetic.
I come to her for a certain reason. I'm not coming to her to be relatable. I'm coming to her to like.
But I used to really like her vlogs, and I can't even watch those.
No,
anymore.
I never even really got into like any of her stuff. I've only ever like liked her aesthetic, but like I feel like for like watching someone like her is very just like you're watching it for the unattainable. But the only thing that I guess I can still appreciate about her, well, one is she does keep it real about the fact that she's like, no, at this point, like I actually don't have a sense of reality. At this point, I don't. And I appreciate that she's super like honest about that shit. And she does keep it real in that regard. And I also think that I appreciate that she came from a similar background like you and I and has built something for herself that allows her to go do these things. So like watching her be on a different level is nice because she does still talk about like the climb, and I do appreciate her for those things, and to be like, okay, she came from something like I mean, in Alex Earl, like she already had money, whether she was gonna do this or not, the bitch already was a millionaire. She already was rich. She already had an unattainable lifestyle.
She's like a trust fund baby,
right? So for her, like there's no way she's ever gonna be relatable in my realm because she literally wasn't even when she wasn't famous. So then, but someone like Victoria Paris is very like, she grew up in South Carolina, and like drove in a Grand Caravan to school, probably. You know what I mean? Like, so stuff like that where it's like, okay, she did take the time to like figure it out and do the things.
No, like that's why I liked her. But recently, I'm just like, I'm kind of just getting, and it's not really her fault. I think it just goes back to like, even with Monet, like I love her, but like sometimes I'm like, your shit is not relatable anymore,
right?
And it's not your fault. It's that's awesome for you.
No, it's not.
You've gotten so big, and that's amazing. But me as like a person who just lives a normal life, it's almost too fantastical that I don't like it.
Right.
But I think that's also why I do appreciate like TMG and like Noelle and Cody is like they're not vlogging.
Well, they're also boys.
But they're also not like vlogging like their lifestyle.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because they're also boys. Like we're watching, like when you watch Monet and like love her. Like I genuinely do love Monet's content, and I think that she does a good job of still trying to be like down to earth and like really
her as
grateful.
A person is awesome.
Yeah, like she's very grateful for like her like the things that she has in her life, but like she has a new thing of makeup every single time she does her makeup on camera. She has a brand new item of every single like top of the lines of makeup, where like you and I, like I'm still trying to like I'm milking.
Also, I'm like just now buying the products that were like hot like 8 months ago because they're restocked.
Exactly. And also like I'm at the point now where like I literally have to use the entire product because I spent the $36 for the Makeup by Mario, and I will use the entire thing.
Same. Like I'm pan.
It will not
I'm
go
like
bad.
hit pan like 3 months ago, and I'm still trying to get the shit out
That's
of
what I'm
there.
saying. I'm scraping. We're like, she's never gonna hit pan.
No.
And you know it. And that's like that's the part where it becomes unrelatable for her. Like,
you know what's so crazy? And then we can stop talking about this because I know that you guys probably don't care. But like Chrissy Howard.
But I feel like they do though, because I feel like it's still like it's a massive part of like their realm as well. Like we all are consumers of social media a lot, and even like our parents, I feel like it's just a whole other age. And then you like look at moms and be like, well, I never did that. Like my mom does it all the time. My mom's like, I never did that for you girls.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it makes me feel like, fuck, why did I not do that for you girls? So it's still,
and that's like was like part of my post. It's like I feel like a failure sometimes because I just see what everybody else is doing, and I'm like, I feel like I'm so far behind. But it's stupid. Don't compare yourself to anybody. But I saw Chrissy Howard, the Nashville influencer that like I've shown you a bunch.
Yeah.
The other day she posted because she did like a giveaway, and it was like $1,200 worth of products basically. But the person who won her giveaway is like in Canada. And so when she was going to like do the shipping and stuff, she didn't realize that like, so the tax situation is different in Canada. So like they have to pay taxes on any gifts that they receive.
Damn.
And so the tax was $2,000 if she were to send it to this person.
In Canadian dollars or US dollars?
Canadian dollars.
Okay. I wonder what that means.
I think Canada is more expensive than the US right now.
Okay, hold on. Let's look this up. Keep talking.
But anyway, so what happened was she's like trying to figure out how to do this and like give this, because she's like, I still want this person to win the giveaway, but she's like, but also like spending $2,000 to send something, and she's like, that's before.
Yeah, 2,000 Canadian dollars is 1,474 US dollars.
Yeah. And so,
insane.
and that's before any of the shipping costs too that like Christy would have to pay out of pocket. And so I'm just like, that's just like it. The whole thing was so wild, but like, that's also just like further proof of like the over like consumption that these influencers have, because this is all just PR that she's giving away. Cause she's like, I don't need any of this.
Right. Which is like a nice thing.
Yeah. But it's just like, that was so crazy to me that it's like, it would cost that much to send this stuff, but influencers get sent that shit like all the time of just like copious amounts of stuff like that. And I'm just like, it's just so crazy.
Yeah.
Like the life they live is so insane.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like I can't comprehend it sometimes. Like when I think about it too deep, I'm like, I don't get it. But then I'm also like, they have managers who do everything for them, and like they have tax people who do it. Because in my head, I'm like, I don't like, how do you make it all make sense? You know what I mean? And I think like this even goes into like the whole Jason Nash thing, like being live, and like we're all like, but how does he need to do this? Like he should have made enough money to be set for the rest of his life. But it's like we're looking at that through the lens of like our spending habits and like our cost of our rent and whatever. Like the guy lives in LA, he's living in a house he probably can't afford, but he's doing it to like keep up face. And he probably has cars that he's making payments on, and he probably has like all these other things that he's constantly paying and whatever. But it's just so funny that it's like we look at influencers and we're like, okay, but when, like, what's the backup plan? Almost like that's kind of like, I think a lot of people who don't understand that world are like, but what are you gonna do when like this ends?
Well, that's what I saw one of the TikToks about Jason Nash, and they were like, listen, like the ebbs and flow of social media is crazy. Like, he's like, and like, do I still make money off social media? Yeah, but I also have a real job now, because like it comes and it goes, and like you got to also be okay with going back to corporate America and doing the things. Like,
well, that's like Emmy, like she's an influencer, and she's like literally posts about how she drives fucking Uber Eats, because she's like, this doesn't pay my bills anymore. She was like, there's a time when it did, but right now I'm at like a period I'm making no money. I haven't put any new music out. She's like an artist, like has songs that have like gone viral and shit. She's like, yeah, there's a second where I was paying my bills, but I still live in LA and have rent, and I'm driving fucking Uber Eats. Yeah. And I have like 6 million followers or whatever. I'm like, it's just so crazy. Like, yeah, it is. The money part of it is insane, but
it doesn't make any sense. But I mean, here we are trying to be influencers and doing all the things too. I mean, like,
yeah, and we wonder why our parents get nervous when we talk about wanting to do this.
I know, literally. But I mean, okay, back up to like, all of it. But today I was editing for us to put our YouTube video out, and I tried the Magic Mind.
Oh,
because you were like, last week you were like, it's so good to help you focus. Yeah. Dude, it actually kind of like put me in a little bit of a trance.
Okay, that's literally why I had my boss and my like intern try it, because I thought I was doing like a placebo shit. Yeah. Because the feeling is, I don't want to say it feels like you're on drugs. That's the wrong word, but it does feel like you're like,
it was like,
that flow state that they talk about is some real shit.
Yeah, because I started like I've had like so many things in my brain, and I was like, and it's really hard for me to sit down and edit and like whatever, because it's not like I don't have a great setup to do it. So then it like becomes complicated, and then I find it boring, and then I have like 50 other things I want to do. And just also with my lifestyle, like I only get 1 or 2 days off. So I'm like trying to do like laundry and dishes and vacuum between editing. And
God, you should see my house right now. It's like horrible.
It's like a whole back and forth, like always trying to do stuff. So I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna actually try, like do this. I'm gonna try it. Like Emily's like, I love it. Like it's great. It's been helping me. And I was like, okay, let me try this. So I did. And I literally sat down, and I did not necessarily fully edit the entire video, but I did a lot better and a lot faster. And I like actually was like thinking of other things that I just like before weren't in my brain. So I was like, I just have to cut this. I just have to cut this. I just have to cut
like
this.
You were feeling more creative.
Yeah, like it allowed me to be like, oh, okay, like I could do this and this, and like think of other things, and like I don't know, it was actually really good. Like it allowed me to like be still.
Yeah.
and not
Well,
feel like guilty about it too.
Yeah, and it like I feel like it quiets down your brain a bit.
Yes, that's because like I normally have like that's what I'm saying, like 50 things in my brain,
Yeah.
and then it's like translates to 50 things I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was really nice. I highly recommend you do it because it's like it's definitely like isn't Adderall, but if you've ever taken Adderall, I feel like it gives you that quick effect. For someone who doesn't need it, for someone who doesn't need to have Adderall, like you do, like you need it to live.
Right.
But for me, like I don't, and I feel like it gave me that like quick effect that
Yeah.
I needed for like 45 minutes.
But
to, like,
did you
do.
also notice that like you didn't feel like jittery the way coffee makes you feel?
No, because it was like very like mind focused.
I traditionally with caffeine, I feel like I'm so like amped up that I almost can't focus because I'm just so jittery and like my brain's like, oh my God, I have so many ideas, but I can't reel it in. And this is just so different because like you take it and you have the energy without the jitters and without that increased heart rate. So you're able to like sink into the energy and like calm down and like really like dial in what you're focused on.
No, for sure. I took it a couple hours ago and like it was a quick like hit. That's why I'm like it was like the Adderall effect of like the quickness of it. Like it happened so fast. It's definitely not Adderall, so don't think that it's like a substitute or anything like that. But like that's just kind of how it felt, like that quickness of like, okay, it's getting me to where I need. And like since I did it hours ago, like, but right now I still feel like very in this and like ready to go. And like, I mean, did I have a coffee today as well? Yeah, I did, because like I'm a coffee drinker.
But that's also like one of the things they talk about is like you're able to like pair it with caffeine,
right? And it's not like a replacement for your caffeine
and
dose.
it's not like too much because it's not giving that increased heart rate or like whatever. So like a lot of times, like what I was reading that people will do is it's like they'll take it with their morning coffee. So like they'll
even
take
suggest it on the bottle.
Yeah, like they'll do a quick little energy shot and then drink their coffee in the morning, and it's like almost helps the effects of the coffee when it comes to like the energy without adding that extra like increased heart rate or whatever. Because
definitely.
It doesn't have that type of caffeine in it because it's coming from matcha.
Yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed the effects of it.
Yeah.
It was great, and I feel like I'm going to do it all the time when I edit now, because it was like,
right?
it was actually like worth it.
Yeah,
like 100%.
so good.
Like it was actually very, very good.
Yeah.
And I would not, like, I'm very picky about products.
Yeah.
Like that, because like also I'm like really nervous because like a lot of times like I'm allergic to some things, so like I can't do a lot of them, so I was like really nervous taking it, like how I was gonna have a reaction to it. But it was really good. Like honestly, like I, being that it was like more natural and really good, like it was perfect.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 recommend. So if you're looking for some more focus, even to get some like cleaning done your house, the holidays are coming up, you got to focus, you got to do all your wrapping, you got to, you know, do all the things.
Got a long
clean,
drive ahead of you.
A long drive, you're cleaning because your family's coming in town.
Yeah.
Like this is a great thing to have just like on deck, like quickly do
keep
it.
it
You're
in
gonna
your
get all
fridge.
your stuff done in the time that you need it to be done, because you're gonna have that ability to like focus and hone in on what your tasks are.
100%. Like it's perfect for the holidays.
No, definitely. So
Yeah, so you can get that. We'll link it out in our beacon, and I'll just link it in the show notes of this episode. But the link is magicmind.com/society97. And if you use code society97 when you check out, you'll get 20% off your order. So give it a try. Let us know what you think. We really like it.
Yeah, I
obviously.
definitely really like it.
And we got
do it again.
We got them up here. These little tiny cute little energies.
I would do it again.
Yep. Let's see. So I have one crazy thing, and I'm just debating is if we want to talk about it now or we want to end the episode with it.
Let's start with it.
Okay. Let me take a sip of my water to prepare myself.
I need some too. It's getting a little toasty in this room.
I feel good. I'm like kind of cold today. This whole day I feel like I haven't gotten warm. Okay, so I was scrolling on TikTok as I usually am, and I come across this video. Right now it has 2.5 million views, but when I saw it, it was like 40,000. So it was fresh off the presses. And I did not a double take, like a triple take of what this girl said. So she's doing a Get Ready With Me. I'll play it because this is truly insane. But just be prepared for the ultimate weird plot twist of all time. Okay. Don't talk yet. Also, this girl is responding to what Sonic Drive-In Like the actual Sonic TikTok account commented on her video. She's responding to
Sonic. Got you.
So that's how that's the type of.
Oh, but I've seen her. I don't know if I've seen this one, but I've seen her. Keep going.
Get ready with me while I tell you how I married my twin. Austin and I found out we were twins when we were 16 years old. I know it sounds super crazy, but let me explain. When me and Austin were in the womb, our parents were actually going to get divorced after our birth. When we were born, my parents decided that my dad would take me and my mom would take Austin, which is super hilarious because Austin looks exactly like our mom and I look exactly like my dad. Funny enough, me and Austin lived 5 minutes away from each other and our parents had no idea how close we actually were to each other. Austin and I ended up going to the same high school. The weirdest thing is literally right when I saw him, I knew there was something like a connection and I didn't know what it was, if it was love at first sight, which it could have been. The funny thing is that me and Austin went on dates when we finally started liking each other. And my dad never knew who he was. Austin and I went to a dance together, and that is where I met my mom for the first time. We had dance pictures, and usually sometimes parents come and watch their kids get pictures done. Well, my dad and my mom were there at the same time. And that is when our whole lives got turned around. We were all in such shock. So Austin and I just kept dating. And by the time we were 18, we literally had our life planned out. Just imagine you meet the love of your life when you're 16 and you get thrown that curveball that you were twins. If you were dating in high school and planned your life, would you really drop everything, break up,
100%.
because you found out you were twins?
1,000,000%.
Honestly, I don't think you would. Austin and I got married and we had our whole family there and they were so supportive and it was the best day of my life. I can't picture my life any other way and I can't picture my life without Austin. Imagine, what would you do if you were in our situation and you met the love of your life, you had your whole life planned out? What would you do? I'm here to answer.
Okay.
The first comment, I'd break up and go to therapy.
Okay, but this is the thing. Comment. We can read comments in a second. I have a reaction. Because, like, bitch, what the fuck? First of all, your children are going to have 3 motherfucking eyes. You're going to have kids together? You can't have kids with this person.
Oh, don't worry. She gets into that.
The incest of the child is going to be disgusting.
Yeah. It's going to be like whenever you go on Sims and you use like cheat codes, then you have babies and then they have like a foot coming out of their back.
Literally, like, what the actual fuck do you think is going to happen to your kids? They're not going to be cute.
Yeah.
You are twins. You have literal identical.
Wait till I show you a video of both of them. And it's so obvious they're related.
Like... At first I was like, okay, maybe she's lying. Like, maybe she's trolling.
I thought it was like that
because, like, I mean, so many people troll like that on the fucking internet. Like, I mean, okay, whatever. Fake, whatever. But, like, we're going to pop off for you. But, funny enough, I actually have a story about this.
Okay.
So, when I was younger, not same but different. Okay?
I dated my twin.
No. So, when I was younger, I was like, we were, like, too young to even, like, think about, like, you know, you're just, like, holding hands in the hallway type beat. Like,
yeah.
It isn't that deep. To that extent, like,
yeah.
I didn't even kiss the man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just hold hands in the hallway, like we were young.
Are you sure this is something you want to say?
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck. Okay. So
just wanted to,
because it's not that bad, and I feel like this could happen to other people too.
Okay,
but I'm taking my reaction from that.
Yeah,
is the exact reaction this bitch should have had from this.
Right,
that's what I'm saying. This is why I'm coming to this. Okay. So me and this kid, like, I always thought he was so cute. I was like, oh my god, like, he's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. Whatever.
Where this is going.
And like. Whatever, it was cute. Like, we always like had a little flirty thing. We always like pretended that we were dating.
How old were you?
Honestly, like 6th grade, 7th grade. That's what I'm saying. Like
pre-pubescent.
Yeah, like we're holding hands in the hallway at school. We just got AOL. We're texting a tad bit, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like first like relationship.
Yeah.
He's probably like the second person I ever had a crush on. Okay, if I'm gonna be fucking for real.
And the first was my dad.
Ew.
That's like, well, I feel like with all like little girls, they're always like,
Ew.
my first crush was my dad.
That's weird.
No, it's super weird.
That's weird.
But I feel like that's like super normal.
I've done some weird shit when I was younger, but I never had a crush on my father.
No.
So anyway, backing up. So yeah, basically we ended up finding out that we were like second cousins, like through a marriage. So like not terrible, but like when we found out, no, it's not terrible because like it was through marriage. So like we didn't actually have like real bloodline, like whatever, because like he was married into my family, I was married into his family, and like it was my dad's uncle who married his aunt, his mom's aunt. You know what I'm saying? So like, but we still had family connection. It's still a cousin at some level. And we looked at each other and said, nope.
Yeah.
And we're out.
Yeah.
And we are out.
Yeah.
And now he's like dating this girl he met in high school, and they've been dating ever since, and they're gonna get married, and it's like cute,
and
whatever.
they were twins.
Probably. But but like, you know what I'm saying? Like we were like
He said
married.
we're not close enough familial like in our family tree, so like I gotta go date somebody who's
closer. Yeah, like you're not close enough. Like we were technically related through marriage.
Yeah.
Which is like not nearly as bad as finding out that he is your literal twin.
Yeah.
And we both were like had the knowledge in fucking 6th grade to be like goodbye.
Also, why were your parents supportive of that relationship? Why didn't your
My parents?
No. These people.
Oh, I was like, my parents didn't actually put it together. Like from my end, like they didn't put
Right.
it together for like a while because like, I don't know, they were literally at like some like first dance type bullshit or whatever. And then they started talking and then we're like, no way. And then we're like, put it together.
Mm-hmm.
But for them, like also, I'm sorry. Like I understand that your parents were getting divorced and you had twins, but like,
That's so weird.
but
to
like,
separate
there's
your
no
kids.
way that like, that's like some like, what was the movie with
Parent Trap.
Yeah, that's like Parent Trap type shit.
This is like if Parent Trap was turned into a weird porno.
That's like if
for,
Parent
like,
Trap
fetish.
was a boy and a girl. They fell in
Yeah.
love and not the parents again.
Yeah. No, I hated it. And I watched that video at first and I was like, I thought I had the same initial reaction as she started the story. I'm like, this isn't real. And then you go through her videos and you're like, what the fuck? Like,
No, I want to go down a rabbit hole now.
no. So let me show you one of her and her now husband, I guess. Okay, so this was the video that sparked the response that has almost 20 million views, okay?
Okay.
So this was the first video she posted.
The
And-
fact that they're only 22 years old is also insane to me.
Well, also, so when she posted
Why
it,
are you married?
right? But also
22.
when she posted that, so that video for our audio only listeners is a video of her mother's ultrasound of her, you know,
When they were
stomach
babies?
when they were both in the womb, and then it slides to a photo of them on their wedding day, and it said, "Did we make it?" And the first one and the second one was like, "Of course we did."
At their wedding.
At their wedding to each other as brother and sister. I thought that was illegal, is it not?
I mean,
It is 100% illegal. Incest is illegal. You can't legally marry your sibling. So there's no way this is like a real, you know what I mean? Like there's no way like
I wonder
by a court of law that
so
they're
my-
legally
My
married.
boyfriend in like
We got another incest
no,
story.
my boyfriend.
What's happening in Pennsylvania?
My boyfriend in high school, like we looked fairly similar, and my sister would always be like, "How does it look to like? How does it feel to, like look at your brother?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "That's disgusting."
But you're also like, I wouldn't know because I don't have a brother.
Yeah, but like he also like wasn't my brother.
Yeah.
Like whatever, because we did look fairly similar. So are we for sure that these like maybe she has a twin sister or something, or she just found fucking twin picture online? Are we sure she's still not trolling? Are
I'll
we
show you a
positive?
video of her and her boyfriend, and they have the same face. They just have, he's blonde and she has black
Yeah,
hair.
but like they can be similar featured.
No, it's like the same face. Like you can't tell 'cause she keeps closing her eyes, but like they have the same face.
You
Like
can't tell me that he wants to do this.
and then people in the comments are like, maybe she's twins with the brown haired guy and like they're just trolling, but then everybody's like, no. Yeah, maybe they're both twins and they didn't use their photo. I'm wondering if the brunette / boy girl are twins and the blonde boy girl are twins. I don't know. But all the comments are like, I don't think they're actually twins. But I don't think you would admit to this. I don't think you'd put this out there if it wasn't true.
And also.
And then this video says nothing.
You're saying if it wasn't true, or you're saying if it is true?
I don't think you would put this on the internet if it wasn't true. Like it'd
I
be
think
like
you would
outwardly like
no,
la la la.
I think you would because her videos before her trying to be like a fitness influencer, and that wasn't
so
working for her.
incest is gonna.
Yeah, but that wasn't working for her.
But what is this going to do for her?
I don't know.
She's gained no followers from it.
We've seen comebacks like never before.
I guess, but then she posts this video that says nothing makes me more baby hungry than this video, and it's her husband, aka her brother, holding a baby.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I think they're related.
I'm so sorry.
Or I think they're twins.
I don't know. I really don't know. But what I'm thinking is,
where's her Instagram?
If anyone in their right mind finds out that they're dating their sibling, which I'm sure it's not the first time it's fucking happened, the way that the fucking earth is. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Parents have a bad breakup, or you didn't even know that, like, the dad didn't even know that the sibling was, like, born. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That shit happens. And I get it. But once
oh my God, they have the same birthday as me.
But once you find... God, they're Libras. So
both of them have the same birthday as me.
Oh God. So, but once you find out that like that is your sibling, like, okay, accident until then.
Right.
But once you have knowledge, why are you continuing on? Because you can't tell me that you don't instantly turn into like brother sister mode and you're like, ew.
No, because you would instantly not be attracted to them anymore.
Because the way, like,
right?
I don't have a brother, but like,
no,
I'm not.
Let me tell you one thing about having a brother. Not only does it make you like repulsed by them, but it makes you repulsed by the male species. Like, it's so hard for me to enjoy men because I know what they're like behind closed doors because of my brothers. You know what? I feel like I'm biased towards men because of having brothers. So the fact that you're attracted to your brother is so insane.
I mean, like, you could be like,
I'm trying to find.
I feel like there's a difference being like, yeah, my brother is like attractive, like he's an attractive guy, like whatever, because like he's your brother and y'all probably look very similar. But like,
yeah,
to even say that is crazy.
Yeah, no. Or to be like, or it's like, you know, when people are like,
because I think it's different though, because like I'm taking it from the perspective of having a sister being like, oh yeah, my sister's like really pretty. Like, I think my sister's really pretty. Like,
yeah,
I love like XYZ about her, like whatever. But like, can you even be like that way about your brother? Can you even be like, oh yeah, he's an attractive dude?
I don't think I've ever, like, I think maybe once I was like, but here's a difference though, I think with my older brother specifically, is like my friends always thought he was cute because he was so much older. So like, I think that gave me the perception of like being like, oh, he's attractive.
Okay, well the thing, okay,
because
so
other people were telling me.
The thing you say about your older brother is not that he's attractive, but you've always been like, he has good style, or he has good, like, you compliment other things about him. So
I don't
like,
think
that's
I've ever
true.
been like, I like the way he looks.
No, but you're like, he is like able to put a good outfit together, and like, it's not your style, but you're like, I appreciate it for him, or like, whatever.
Like he knows like how to dress.
Yeah, like you've always been like appreciative of his style and like the way he is as a person.
Right, but I've never been like, no, my brother's hot.
Okay, so but like I had
that's so crazy.
I don't even mean to like be weird. I just had to like, because like for me, I can look at my sister and be like, oh my God, that's a fucking hot ass outfit. Like, you look good as shit. But that's also my sister. Yeah, that's like me telling a friend.
I'm trying to find in her tagged photos if he posted something for her birthday to see if they have the same birthday.
Ooh, that's
but I can't find anything for her birthday where it's like, happy birthday. Well, somebody posted this on the day before her birthday and said, best weekend ever with the best people. So I'm like, our first kiss in 2017. Oh, of course they're like weird Christians too.
No, but you can't be a weird Christian and then date your brother.
Dude, I feel like that's like most religious fucking like hardcore religion is like so incestual. Okay, I cannot find this bitch's birthday anywhere. Come on, somebody had to post happy birthday for her. But they both post weird stuff about each other. Like, my lover.
Wait. Okay, so I was trying to find this TikTok account that you're talking about. This is more common than we fucking think.
People dating their brothers.
What is the
Or
world
married.
coming to? Bro married his twin brother.
Wait, who? Wait, a boy?
Twin brother.
So he just married himself. That's low key just like being a narcissist. Okay, but that is so weird because like they look so similar. Ew. I feel like though all of these like the commonality is like childhood trauma.
What is this world coming to?
Well, you know that one couple who like
What?
they're in a throuple and they're sisters and they're both dating the same guy.
Is that the?
Have you seen them?
I think I have.
But they're
seen
like
that.
but they talk about how they're like what's asexual, so they don't do any sexual acts, but they're all dating the same person.
That's so strange.
I'm like, it doesn't
See, like,
matter because
okay, so, like,
intimately you're
Because, like,
still doing
still
weird
siblings.
shit.
Like I know that there's like different couples out there that have like they're in non-monogamous relationships where like they're dating multiple people and like they all know about each other and like that's kind of like a weird like little thing.
Yeah.
But like to know that like actively like someone you're related to is quite literally prison.
I don't get it.
You deserve
sorry.
jail
I
time.
keep trying to find if she. I just want to know if they share the same birthday, and I feel like we can find this on Instagram. Happy birthday! Wait, so are you siblings or not? People have found her thing.
I hate this. I hate this.
Anyways, I just had to share this with you guys because I wasn't gonna be the only person to witness the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. So I had to throw that trauma onto you guys. Also. There's no way this is legal. Like, there's no way their wedding, like, is, like, if they tried to get a divorce and, like, sue each other, that wouldn't even happen because their wedding's not real. You know what I mean? Like, their marriage isn't actually
Yeah, but like,
legal.
I'm wondering though because like on the birth certificate, if they like completely actually went separate ways at birth, the mom has the birth certificate for one and the dad has a birth certificate for other. Like they didn't claim, like the mom and the dad aren't on both birth certificates, right?
I don't know.
I'm assuming not because then like because if you already had plans to do that, you're already gonna sign the rights over. So why at birth would you not just do that?
But it doesn't matter because their DNA is the same.
Yeah, but like you're not getting a DNA test before you get married. That's not a requirement.
I know, but
So you take your birth certificates. Your parents aren't both on the fucking thing.
yeah.
I feel like yeah, you actually could be legally married. I feel like actually yeah, you could. It's illegal because like if your mom and dad are on your birth certificate, right? Your mom and dad are on your brother's birth certificate, and you fucking take him to go get married. That's like whatever. But
Do you
like
take your birth certificates to get married?
I'm sure I don't know.
I'm thinking it's like Social Security, and that's how they find out.
Yeah, but like but what I'm saying is so like the dad isn't claiming the son and the mom
Yeah.
isn't claiming the daughter. So like even in Social Security, they were never claimed by that parent anyway.
I know, but as an individual, like you're like, isn't that already out there?
No. Because I could go up have a child today,
Mm-hmm.
go give birth, and the dad never be on the thing. Like I don't know who he is.
I know, but I'm saying, aren't the kids linked because of like they were born in a hospital together from the mom?
Yeah, but I
You know
feel
what I
like,
mean?
But I feel like if the dad is only like I don't know. I feel like if they're claiming separate children completely,
But I don't know if they did that.
well, they had. Why would you not?
Yeah, but
Why would? Because she literally said in the middle of her being pregnant, my mother being pregnant with us,
yeah,
we decided that we were gonna go that they were getting divorced. They already decided.
I know,
that
but on
in-
the birth certificate, like I feel like the parents were probably both listed. And they
probably
just,
not
like,
if they
took
wanted to
each
separate their
kid.
kids at birth. They didn't even want to be a part of the other one's lives.
Yeah,
So probably not.
I don't know.
There's for sure a technicality from their birth where like
yeah,
it's fine.
I'm gonna Google it because I really think even without a birth certificate, like let's say I was put up for adoption and like let's say I didn't have a legal birth certificate or something, but somehow like my sibling was in there and we go try to get married, I feel like it would flag
Yeah,
something.
but do you know how hard it is to also find your like actual birth parent even through like that shit anyway?
I know, but I'm thinking these
So,
people
like, I don't
weren't
think-
that strategic about it. Like, I feel like they probably just like.
But the fact that they stayed in like the same fucking town, that's what's kind of.
That's what I'm saying. And they're 5 minutes apart and they didn't know. Yeah, they did. There's no way they had the baby and then just never talked ever again. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy
And then-
shit out.
And they lived 5 minutes from each other and didn't run into each other in the
I
same
don't know
town.
how like on the mom, like how did the mom not know? Like wow, because I feel like no offense to dads out there, but I feel like the dad would care a lot less about like having his son in his life than like the mom would care about like not having both her children in her life.
That's why I don't believe her story. I don't believe that they just like at birth were separated. Like I feel like there was probably a period where they were raised together.
Well, then they'd have photo evidence.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that she's like lying about something.
Really? And they're just not related.
But they just
don't-
look so similar.
But I just can't understand why you would tell the world that if it.
Because why not? People have trolled for less.
I know, but she's not already like famous.
Yeah,
or
but that's
anything.
that's why it's funny.
But then it's like people at your job are just like,
Well, because they already know. Like that's what I was thinking about. Like her friends that they're just like dancing around with.
yeah,
Like I don't know. As their friends, I'd be like sick to like watch her like kiss her brother
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But then I guess like you know them as just like they have been dating since fucking middle school.
Yeah, but that's weird. Like, I don't think you and I would be friends with somebody who was dating their brother. Like, if we found out, I feel like we'd be like, you guys are fucking weird. Like, we're not going to keep being friends.
I mean, I agree, but like, I mean,
I feel like all these people are like, it's giving, like, no offense to Utah, but it's giving, like, Utah, like, Mormonism, like, something like that.
right.
It's giving Sister Wives vibes.
Something's off.
I don't
and
know.
I don't like it.
I don't either. But anyways, PSA, don't date your siblings. Like
PSA.
Yeah, don't do that. And don't go on the internet and be like, what would you do? And then try to be like, that's like your slam dunk of an argument to be like, you guys would do the same thing. It's like, no, literally nobody.
No, I actually.
Nobody who's like of sane mind would make that decision.
I also.
I'm thinking they're severely some weird childhood trauma there, and that's why they're together, because it's like we're bonded, like because we've been through. That's why I'm thinking like there's more to the story than just we were separated and then we connected and had that intimate. Because if you could had that connection at first and then you realize you guys were siblings, I feel like the attraction part would go away immediately, and you'd be like, oh my god, that was a connection because we're related.
Siblings, and like we can still be homies.
Yeah,
Because you're my brother and I'm your sister.
Exactly. Like, and then your relationship turns into like all of those weird feelings that you have make sense in like you love each other in a sibling way. It's not a sexual relationship.
Because I was actually thinking, I'm like, their fights, like they had to fight like siblings. Like, because me, I'm like, there's no way that you're like,
especially twins. I feel like they're just on this other level of like,
right, which is why you already
connectedness.
had a connection. I don't know, something's off. Either she's completely fucking lying, or
Yeah.
there's more to it. Like,
also
there's something
for
off.
being twins, they're significantly different heights.
Yeah, but like,
Like she's like 2 feet shorter than
but
him.
she's also a man.
I know, but even me and my brothers, like my older brother's really tall because he has a different mom, but like my younger brother's like, I don't know, like 6'1", and I'm 5'5", so it's like it's a big difference. But this was like he was like 6'4" and she was like 5 feet.
No,
I don't know. They just looked like
I don't think so.
I don't know, something about it.
I don't
I'm
think
like,
so. But also,
mm,
he's a man and she's a woman, so like
yeah,
they're already fraternal twins because you cannot be identical. As,
right. But I'm
like-
saying as siblings, I feel like you're not that big of a height difference.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, that can happen. It's
Yeah.
genetics. Like,
Yeah. I mean, dude, I know my brother's 6'5". Like, I know it can happen, but also, like, I feel like a lot of times it doesn't. Like, if there's a short family, they're all short. Unless one of the parents is, like, super tall.
like your dad's.
Not tall.
But I feel like compared to your mom,
Yeah. My mom's just, like, really little.
right? That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like you have parents who are also very different heights.
Yeah.
So like yeah, that can happen.
Yeah. But I'm saying me and my brother aren't that big of a height difference.
But you kind of are.
I guess.
Patrick is, yes,
5 inches taller than me.
is. But when I see you next to Patrick, he is taller
Yeah.
than you, significant, and I would look at that and be like, that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
same.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, and also them having like no shared, like their eyes look very similar. But maybe I'm just thinking that because they're twin. Because she told me they're twins. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like you're playing, like, because that's okay. Going back to before, where I literally said, my sister, like, how does it feel looking at your brother?
Yeah.
When he's like,
there are some
but
people
we
though,
look
that like
so
start
we
looking
look
really
so
similar.
But that's the whole thing of siblings are dating.
Yeah.
That's like the whole thing of like,
Yeah.
because like literally me and my ex-boyfriend from high school, like we at the time, not now, we don't really look. I don't know. I actually haven't seen him in fucking years, but like, at the time, like we looked like we could easily be siblings.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
But I feel like that's just super common if you just date somebody the same race as you. If like they are like brown hair, white guy, it's like, okay, we're gonna kind of look similar.
yeah,
You know?
I guess. But like, even like our face shape was the same. Like, we
Yeah.
had like a similar nose. Like, I mean, like other features, but like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
just crazy. I just saw that video and was
I
like,
hate it.
what the fuck? If you're on the video version, I'll like throw that video up over the audio so you can like actually watch it, because there's no way it's copyrighted shit. Like
Yeah. Well,
no music or anything playing in it.
Well, I haven't seen anything that crazy
Yeah.
in my time on the TikTok.
That was just
recently.
one of the most like, it was so weird because she just said it so nonchalant. Like she was doing a get ready with me.
That's so strange. Influencers these days.
I know. Crazy.
Crazy. Get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend. I'm just like, get ready with me to tell you the story about how me and my brother started fucking. Like, what?
My twin got married. Oh my God. I'm going to, after this, you guys, I will go into a deep dive. So
No, I
next
want
week,
to.
I'll have more tea. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Were they actually telling the truth or not?
Well, because it's going to be a week difference
Exactly.
of tea. But so we're going to have Emily held to that. I'm going to tell you some nice, soft influencers to watch that are like more our speed.
Yeah. And not married to their brothers.
Not married to
Preferably.
not married to their brothers.
Not
Also,
dating their cousin.
also in a very similar tax bracket.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit above ours, but like similar.
Yeah.
Similar enough to like
Close
we're
enough.
We're still going to Target.
Right.
You know, we're still trying to find the deals.
You know what I need? I need an influencer with roommates. That's what I
Yeah.
need.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
I do actually need that as well.
Being like our age, having roommates, like living in a city.
Well, also because
that
that's
makes
like
me
something
feel
for you
so
that's going to be like
relatable.
very real. So you need it to be
Exactly.
relatable because you're like, damn, what, like,
Right.
I forget what it's like to have a roommate. And that's going to be you in a month.
Yep. Giving away my freedom because of the fucking capitalistic society that we live in and the rental prices. And fuck you if you work in that industry.
Well, that wasn't nice at all. Because they
To
don't.
apartment complexes?
Yeah, but if the person fucking works in the apartment complex, it's so different than like owning
No,
it.
I'm talking about like the people at the top, like
Oh.
the managers, like who.
Well, you
like,
need to clarify that, Emily.
oh, okay. Well, fuck you if you own an apartment franchise.
Yeah, you need to be clarifying that because some people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm just driving
Obviously,
to work.
I'm
I already hate working here."
Obviously, I'm not hating on the people who work the fucking front desk.
They're
and who
all
don't-
like, "I already hate working here,"
and
and then my
who-
favorite podcaster is telling me to
Yeah.
fuck myself.
yeah.
You gotta be clear. You gotta be clarifying that shit.
All right. Sorry, guys.
It's just not nice to them. Apologize again
No.
and mean it and mean it this time.
No, they're fine.
No, but I don't know. I feel like that's it.
Yeah,
I feel like that's all we got for you guys. But thank you guys for listening to another episode of Society 97. My name is Cameron K. You can find me at Cameron K on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
And my name's Emily. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Starnsy. Don't forget to follow the podcast on Instagram as well. We're at Society97.pod. We are also on TikTok at Society97pod, where we post clips from the show.
And we have our YouTube channel where we post videos every single Tuesday. And we do the video
Except
version.
for that one time.
And we do the video version of the podcast every single Friday.
Yep.
So if you want to see our beautiful faces, it's not an if, I know you do, go over there.
If you want to see
can
our matching outfits and us lounging in these chairs like we're not being on camera,
then
check it
head
out.
on over there. We love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.